You're listening to the Yanki and the Brit on the RTM radio network. Don't make me say it again.
Yanki and the Brit Independent Sunday. Hello. Hi, Cora. How are you? What's going on over there? Anything exciting? Chatting with her niece, I think is what she said. Did I get that right?
She's visiting a niece at the moment.
Visiting? Okay.
Yes,
I was thinking telephonage, but all right. You would know better. I'm just one of those old standby people trying to figure out what I'm doing half the time. Let's see. So we have Tommy Lee Moffat coming along with us here at 8
at
o'clock.
the top of the hour.
Lots
Texas time, Tommy, if you're listening. You're not in Scotland now.
Love that bloody music, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's got some cool stuff, man. A lot of followers. I hope they all tune in tonight.
And look who else is in the chat room. It's the Benny Pitzinger.
BP.
Yeah.
The big BP. British Petroleum. No, wrong one. Did you know that's what BP stands for?
I did.
Did you? I wonder sometimes.
They are all over the UK, even in Scotland.
I don't suppose that has anything to do with the fact that they're British, does it?
Could it be?
I don't know.
So
Anyways.
So what tunes do you have lined up for tonight,
You know
husband?
what? Lots of independent stuff.
You do?
Just all independent stuff. It's all
I hope
been...
you're going to keep the Tommy Lee Moffat music to a minimum.
Well, no, not exactly.
Ah.
No, but we'll take care of that.
I think we need... Let's spit it out here.
Boy, I hope that felt good.
We
That's
at
all right.
least need a Benny tune.
Well, we're working on that. As long as you can keep talking long enough.
Well, chop, get it loaded up. My gosh, don't
As much
keep
as
us
you
in
talk, that
suspenders.
shouldn't be a problem.
So what is Benny up to this week? What are you doing? Oh, look, Dan Conley is in the chat room too. He's come to listen to, what's his face? Tommy Lee Moffat. Dan is here to listen to him.
Dan's another faithful follower.
He
Brenda wasn't
is.
here last night, though, was she?
Brenda the Blender. I don't
Wasn't
recall
here last
seeing
night,
her.
was she?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Oh. But sometimes she just sits quiet at the back of the classroom, so she might have been
I
there.
know, right? We have Dan the Man and Brenda and Cora, Benny, some of the faithful
Benny
followers
says-
of Brother John Virgin.
Benny says, I met Tommy
I belong
Lee-
to the Antioch Baptist
Shut
Church,
up!
and I ain't even got a wife. You can call home and ask my garage.
I said, shut up.
I'm singing over here. What?
Benny says he met Tommy Lee at the Josie's. He's a big dude. Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah,
A big Scotsman then, eh?
Yeah.
I bet he's got those big knobbly knees when he
I
wears
bet he
a
wears
kilt.
a mini skirt instead of a kilt.
I bet he's got those big giant knobbly knees.
Knobbly knees.
When he wears a kilt. But he does. I've seen some of those guys. They got big giant knobbly knees like an old tree root.
He's not going to want to talk to you when he calls.
Oh, he'll talk to me, but he'll give me a lot of hell.
Call
I'll
him a
tell you that.
beefcake.
Oh, I hope there's not a moose loose in his hoose and he makes it on time. That'll be good. He's gonna kill me, I know that. But
He
that's
will.
okay.
He will.
Loving every minute of it. So that's the main part. Having fun. All right, let's move along over here. We do have a Benny tune, and Benny knows what tune I'm going to play. I'll guarantee you he knows it. Don't say it.
Your choice for country music, the RTM Radio Network.
This old Harley, she's a running right. The summer sun is shining
I gotta
bright.
learn this song.
I was wondering
Love it.
if you might take a ride with me. I'll take you to the overlook, and maybe with a little luck, we'll come across that big old buck that stays down by the creek. Take a ride. If you say you'll go, I'll take it nice and slow. Take a ride. Hope you won't say no. Come on and ride with me. Take a ride. Going nowhere without a single. Take a ride. Warm wind in your hair. See what there is to see. We don't have to travel very far. Just ride down to the local bar where all the other bikers are and shoot a game of pool. Or if a bar just ain't your scene, stay on this old iron machine. Find ourselves a mountain stream where the air is cool. Take a ride. Girl, it won't be long Summer's almost
Take
over.
a ride.
Won't you come along, see what there is to see?
Take a ride.
Going nowhere without a single tear.
Take a ride.
Warm wind in your hair, come on and ride with me.
All right. We'll do that.
Come on and ride with
We
me.
can stop down by the Busy Bee, get a jug of cold sweet tea, and go park under a shady tree. Just watch the clouds go by. Maybe when the sun goes down, we'll listen to the evening sounds. You let me put my arms around you, I'd like to, I won't lie.
Take a ride.
Girl, it won't be long. Summer's almost
Take a
over.
ride.
Won't you come along, see what there is to see?
Take a ride.
Going nowhere without a single
Take a
tear.
ride.
Warm wind in your hair, come on and ride with me.
Take a ride.
If you say you'll go, I'll take it nice and slow.
Take a ride.
Hope you won't say no, come on and ride with me.
Take a ride.
Going nowhere without a single
Take a
tear.
ride.
Warm wind in your hair, see what there is to see.
Take a ride.
If you say you'll go, I'll take it nice and slow.
Take a ride.
Hope you won't say no, come on and ride with me. Hope you won't say no, come on and ride with me.
What a cool voice that guy has. I love it.
Yeah. He is my guilty pleasure.
Benny Pittsinger.
Pittsinger. I just adore him.
I know
do.
it. Benny, you got to send us the words for that song.
Why can't you work out those chorus words?
No, that take a ride part's pretty tough.
Well,
If
I'm
you
sure
got him
it's not
scratched, even if he's got them scratched down on a piece of paper, just take some pictures and send them, and I'll type them out. I got to know that song, the whole thing, so I can sing along with it. That's my favorite part of these songs.
He says he will do.
You are the man. Oh, he is the greatest in
He's
the
the
land.
man. He is the man.
That's right. He is the man. Yanki and Brit, Independent Sunday. Glad you guys could join us. Tommy Lee Moffat will be here with us in a little over
Right
half
at the
hour.
top of the hour, if you don't know what time it is right now.
That'll be 8 o'clock Texas time.
Texas time, that's the one.
That's right. Shall we hit it?
3, 2, 1, hit it!
We're live in 3,
Oh.
2, 1. Hit it!
This here's Grant Daniels with Country Soul. Enjoy.
I crave those songs about hugging and kissing, songs about life and love that's missing. Play them fast or play them slow, 'cause I got country in my soul. Love those songs about losing and winning, songs about fate and people grinning. Play those songs right off the chart, 'cause I've got country in my heart. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddles playing hot tonight. Guitar players drumming and picking. Bass and drums keep it all kicking. Clap your hands or stomp your boots. If you have country in your roots, grab your hat and wave it high. You're a country kind of guy. Travis and George Strait are the ones that sound so great. Merle, Willie, Conway too inspire me to sing for you. Alan Jackson, Johnny Cash have a lot of country class. Waylon Jennings, Jim and Hank are the guys I'd like to thank. Clap your hands and stomp your feet if you love that country beat. So stand up, girls, give us a yell if you're a country kind of gal. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddle's playing hot tonight. Guitar players strumming and picking. Bass and drums keep it all kicking. Clap your hands and stomp your boots. Now you have country in your roots. Grab your hat and wave it high. Now you're a country kind of guy. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. If you love that country beat, stand up, girls, give us a yell. You're a country kind of gal.
Here's Junior Strickland, The Wild Side of Life.
You wouldn't read my letter if I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone, but there's something I'm waiting to tell you. So I wrote it in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. The glamour of the gay night life has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby and forget the truest love you ever know. Didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life.
A young black body lies on the ground, a crimson halo round his head. His mother's screams echo in the night, distilled through all the tears they shed. An alabaster face thrust upon his screen, saying no, there's nothing wrong. A heartless voice in her soulless choir, singing loud their hateful song. Let's stand against fear and make our voices heard. Love conquers hate. A bright young girl in her backward home struggles to get through the day, condemned outright by her parents' hate because she doesn't live their way. They send her off to a torture camp, who said her love was just a choice. She suffered their abuse and ignorance until she had to quiet the noise. Let's stand against fear and make our voices heard. Love conquers hate. So let's take them all down one by one, just to undo the damage they've done, and we'll do it again. Everyone let them do this to us, and we'll burn it all down if we must. 'Cause in this moment we know that silence is dangerous. That silence is dangerous. That silence is dangerous.
It's a country Saturday night with the Yankee and the Brit right here on the RTM Radio Network.
Come on, boy, shit or get off the pot, will you?
Girl, I've been thinking about us. All these ups and downs, the round and rounds, you know you're driving me crazy. Seeing you here tonight in this soft candlelight, girl, you know you drive me crazy. Couldn't imagine my life without you, babe. Wake up in your arms, what I pray. It's taken a while to be where we are now. After all these years, you still know how to drive me crazy. Our house, our home, and our family. Hard to believe it all started, you and me. Days go by faster than they ever did before. And each one that passes, girl, you know I love you even more. Remember the day we said better or worse. Little did I know back then I was given the best. Well, now it's time to say goodnight, girl. With the moon and stars so bright, girl, you still drive me crazy.
Billy Kelly, Drive Me Crazy. Yankee and Brit Independent Sunday. Nothing but the best independent music sent to us over the millenniums.
Without being totally disgusting on this show in my normal self.
How is that not going to happen?
I am so glad that we did a Talk Like a Pirate show the other night, because Granny Pitsinger is a satisfied woman right now.
And the way I understand
she's trying to get splinters out of her.
The way I understand it, she's walked around enough on that thing, she's wore it down to a nub.
Oh dear, Granny. Oh my gosh.
Must be walking around on a concrete floor.
I guess it beats sliding up and down the banister.
I don't even want to ask how you know about that.
As far as splinters go, I really, really don't know.
Pictures? Pictures?
Splinters.
No thanks.
Splinters.
Say pictures? No thanks.
No, we don't want to see pictures. No, Granny, no.
No, Granny, no, Granny, no, Granny, no.
No, Granny, no, no, no.
She limps down Hollywood Boulevard on a peg leg 'cause it's really hard. Everybody knows this, there's nobody neater than my little granny who's got a peg leg, not a Peter. She walks real fast, then she walks real slow. She's limping like a flea bag on a cheap gong show.
On Country Row.
She's walking like a flea bag down on Country Road. She's a little old granny from Peg Leg Dina. All right, sorry.
You suck.
I lost control of myself for a minute.
Just when I thought someone could have been more terrible than Tommy Lee Moffat, and here you are.
Arr, that's me, don't you know? Oh, all right. So there you go. Sorry, Granny.
We love Granny.
Hello, Niecy Howard. How are you, love? See, she's got a last name that Brits can say. Howard.
Howard.
Doesn't need that H on there. Niecy Howard.
I think you need to play Granny on a drum kit. Where's Granny on the drum kit?
Granny
I think I love Granny.
Get Granny on her drum kit, huh?
Yeah.
I see. That was,
She is the coolest of the cool.
Yeah, I know. What happened to that?
Well, Granny starts with the letter G, let me just tell you.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you talk.
So, guys and girls, what do you guys have planned for this week? We have so much to do this week that we're burying our heads deep under sand.
I know. I decided to do zero today. Absolutely nothing. I napped. That was the most energy I exerted today.
You scurvy pack of bilge rats are listening to the Yankee and Brit. Granny, don't touch my peg leg. Leave it alone now. Hey, don't. Granny, come back here with my peg leg. That is not your dildo.
Granny, get back here.
Oh, good God Almighty. Love that stuff. Anyways, Independent Sunday. Nothing but the best independent music. Spread the word, share the page, tell the world that this is where it's at. Nothing but independent artists, especially on Sunday. All kinds of different types of music and good stuff. So make sure you let the world know what's going on. We sure enough do appreciate it. Anyways, let's move on over here and let's get some tunage playing.
Testing, testing. Is this thing working? Are you guys hearing me all right? Are you receiving?
Here's Brad Miller, ready for the sun to shine. Boy, makes two of us.
There's a 508 out of Charlotte today. I packed my bags and I'm on my way, 'cause I'm ready for the sun to shine. It's been cold and gray, I'm tired of fighting the rain. Well, it's time I give in and let go of the pain, 'cause I'm ready for the sun to shine. I've tried to make it here on my own, but without you there's just no hope of never seeing the blue I saw in your eyes. No, I can't wait to See that look on your face and feel your sweet touch. Make the clouds roll away. I'm ready, ready for the sun to shine. Headed back to the blue in your eyes. No, I can't wait. See that look on your face and feel your sweet touch. Make the clouds roll away. I'm ready, ready for the sun to shine. And it feels so fine. Well, I'm ready, ready for the sun to shine.
Hey, all you music lovers. This is Niecy Howard coming at you live from Utah Records, USA. Listening to some of the world's greatest independent artists on the Yanki and Brit show.
There's talent in the land. Saving country music is our law.
What was that?
That was very strange.
It was very weird.
It was peculiar.
It was kind of amusing.
Yes, it was rather funny.
It was incredibly funny.
I loved it.
Hilarious.
Here's Bruce Smith. You've stolen all my memories. Damn it, Granny. Bring them back.
You are the one I dream of as I lie here every night. Your face is always with me as the dark turns to daylight. I was holding you last night, dear, for a fleeting moment in time. Then it all began to fade as the day began to break. Then you stole my memory from my mind. I have always loved you right from the very start. You have stolen all my memories and found a place here in my heart. When we spend our time together, I call we never part. You have stolen all my memories and found a place here in my heart. I hope someday we be together, but I know that can never be. There are bridges between us. You care for him and not for me. So I'll just keep on dreaming of how things used to be. I'll still hold you in my mind and remember the time when you were still here with me. I have always loved you right from the very start. You have stolen all my memories and found a place here in my heart. When we spend our time together, I call we never part. You have stolen all my memories and found a place here in my heart. You've stolen all my memories and I've placed here in my heart.
That's got a pretty classic sound to it. Kind of like that. Bruce Smith. Very cool. Joining us on Saturday, the 20th of October, James Brad Miller will be with us, whom we played just before Bruce. So that takes care of that. Carol Plunk was supposed to be with us Friday. We didn't last 3 or 4 minutes on Friday, but Carol will be back with us on...
She'll be with us on Friday, the 28th of September.
Yes, and Carol's got some pretty cool stuff, so
Yeah.
let's check one of hers out right now. Here's Carol Plunk, No More Pretending.
Hey, bud, you got a spud?
No fool, but I got a cool.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death.
This is Stacy, and I am smoking a fag while I'm listening to the Yanki and the Brit show. Make sure you all go to Spreaker.com and look up Ran the Man and tune in, because pretty soon you'll be smoking a fag right along with us. See you soon.
Carol Plunk, No More Pretending.
You never knew I could be so strong. 10 years of being your right arm, consumed by your sovereignty. Time to free myself from your restraint on me. I packed up my heart and my dignity. I met it on the road back to serenity. No more pretending. I'm through with understanding. I'm leaving you in your childish gaze, baby. There's nothing more that can be said. We've lost everything that we once had. I don't believe I'm wrong. We've known it all along. You got a long road ahead. And so you plead that you have changed. No more broken promises, baby. And this time won't be the same. But I can't forgive because you don't feel the shame. I packed up my heart and a few bags along the way. I met it on the road to forget yesterday. No more pretending. I'm through with understanding. I'm leaving you in your childish gaze, baby. There's nothing more that can be said. We lost everything that we once had. I don't believe I'm right.
Celine Tellier, Booze and Bullets.
Just another Saturday night, slamming doors, another fight. You go left, I go right, and making up by morning light. Been this way forever, babe. Mama asked me why I stay like booze and bullets. We just don't mix, but no one else could ever fix. Can't live without, can't live with. You and me, baby, we're booze and bullets. Neighbors called the cops again. Had a visit from my friend Jim. Nothing here to celebrate, but we're sharing bottles of champagne and swear to never, ever, ever do it again. Yeah, like booze and bullets, we just don't mix, but no one else could ever fit. Just another Saturday night, slamming doors, another fight. You're going left, I go right, and making up by morning light. Been this way forever, babe. Mama asked me why I stay like booze and bullets. We just don't mix, but no one else could ever fix. Can't live without, can't live with. Like booze and bullets, we just don't mix, but no one else could ever fix. Can't live without, can't live with. You and me, baby, we're booze and bullets. You and me, baby, we're booze and bullets. You and me, baby, we're booze and bullets.
Got a smile that could light up a midnight sky. Sweet honeysuckle love, apple of my eye. The dance floor's flowing like a river tonight. Love's been burning me up like a fire at night. And I've been trying all night long to make you see just what your love has done to me. Two hearts beating louder than the 4th of July, like the sound of rolling thunder across the summer sky. Nothing's better than the way that you hold me tight. You got me going crazy with those pretty brown eyes. Everything's better when you're by my side. Your cotton candy kisses keep me up at night. So jump in, baby, throw your hands up high, twisting and turning like a carnival ride. Swing, it's got me hypnotized. I'm like a derailed train and I don't ask why. Nothing sweeter than your lemon drop kiss. Honey child, you know that I can't resist. And I've been waiting for this moment for so long, waiting for it all night long. Two hearts beating louder than the 4th of July, like the sound of rolling thunder across the summer sky. Nothing's better than the way that you hold me tight. You got me going crazy with those pretty brown eyes. Everything's better when you're by my side. Your cotton candy kisses keep me up at night. So jump in, baby, throw your hands up high, twisting and a turning like a carnival ride. Like a carnival ride. The thing I know for sure that's crystal clear to see, I gotta have you next to me. Two hearts beating louder than the 4th of July, like the sound of rolling thunder across the summer sky. Nothing's finer than the way that you hold me tight. You've got me going crazy with those pretty brown eyes. Everything's better when you're by my side. Your cotton candy kisses keep me up at night. So jump in, baby, throw your hands up high, wrap your arms around me and hold on tight. Keep loving on me, honey, for the rest of your life, twisting and a turning like a carnival ride. You got me twisting, spinning like a carnival ride. Like a carnival
Carnival Ride, Dean Young. If you tune into any of our shows, you can hear a complete show. Would be pretty cool. You have to listen to 3 or 4 of them, but it'll work.
Oh my gosh.
That's friggin' ridiculous.
I know, we have been informed by our internet company last week that they are sorting
that
it.
same old turkey
we'll see
again.
it when it happens.
That same old turkey again. Isn't
Yeah,
that what my wife says?
That old turkey.
That British wife of mine. Anyways, Tommy Lee Moffat will be here directly. I hope. So let's jump into a few of his tunes here. You've heard them before. You'll hear them again. You love them. You know you do. Let's get after them. Tommy Lee Moffat, Yanki and the Brit.
You are listening to Yanki and the Brit radio show, or it's on the wireless, for real country music. This is Tommy Lee Moffat, country singer-songwriter and Scottish person. Thank you very much. Better than being English, isn't it, Donna?
So Monday morning, I live another life. I pack up my tools and head off this old construction site. I hurry home, I shower and shave and pick out my dancing clothes. And I comb my hair and I brush my teeth and I'll haul butt out the door. Yeah, honky-tonkin's where it's at. I got shiny boots and Wrangler jeans and a big old cowboy hat. Yeah, honky-tonkin's where I'll be, two-stepping with them ladies and sipping old wild tea. And I'll cut that lumber right, then start the countdown every day till comes round Friday night. I got the shivers, I got the shakes, if you all could just see me. But I got some help to see me through. I got a line dance DVD. And honky-tonkin's where it's at. I got shiny boots and Wrangler jeans and a big old cowboy hat. Yeah, honky-tonkin's where I'll be, two-stepping with them ladies and sipping old wild tea. And honky-tonkin's where it's at. I got shiny boots and Wrangler jeans and a big old cowboy hat. And honky-tonkin's where I'll be, two-stepping with them ladies and sipping old wild tea. Two-stepping with them ladies and
Tommy Lee Moffat, Honky Tonkin's where it's at. With the Yankee and the Brit Independent Sunday, Mr. Tommy Lee Moffat himself is on the phone. Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing all right.
Can you hear this?
Unfortunately.
He said he was going to do it in sign language. So, you know.
The ice in my wild turkey.
Oh. That's why he's using sign language. It's all he can speak right at the moment.
Yeah, whatever. You'll never get a Scottish guy drunk on American whiskey. Trust me.
Oh, you're not telling me nothing new. I've had my Scottish friends, and they've always drunk me under the table.
Absolutely.
I did, seriously. I had a Scottish friend who was a soccer player, and he worked with me in a sign shop when I was really young, and he told me stories like you'd never believe. He was a great guy. I loved him.
Yeah, and half the lies the guy told wasn't true, right?
That's exactly right.
That's exactly right.
So how's Mr. Tommy Lee Moffat, and what's the word?
I'm doing good. The word is onward and upward. That's a lot of words. That's not just one word.
I guess one of my first questions will be is, how does a Scotsman become a Yank singing Texas music?
Well, actually, back in Glasgow, I was in a punk band. And
a punk band?
This
yes,
I've got to hear.
I had a mohawk, and I had the I had the oxblood Doc Martens and the electric green socks, the thick plaided shirt with the short sleeves and the suspenders or braces, whatever we call them in Scotland. And I had the, what do you call those? The jeans we used to wear, the bags with the turnips on the bottom of them. And yeah, it was quite the thing.
You sound like you've come out the washing machine all messed up.
Well, hey, it could have been. But it was, we had a band called Hell's Fire, and I went to a shop in Glasgow, and it was a record shop, and I picked up an album, and I asked the guy in the shop, who is this guy, Morelli Haggard? And the guy's like, who? I said, Morelli Haggard. And he says, it's Merle Haggard. Oh. I asked him who he was and what he did, and he said, he's a country singer-songwriter. I said, wow, you mean like Roy Rogers and those guys? He says, no. So I decided to buy the album. The album was called Always on a Mountain When I Fall. It was an import, cost a lot of money back then. And I took it home, and I played it. And I was sitting in my room, all punked up, and playing Merle Haggard, Always on a Mountain When I Fall, and all those other great songs in that album. And within a few hours, I was hooked, absolutely hooked on country music. And I went and told the band, because I was the front guy for the band, I said, I'm done. I quit. So they all quit too. So within a month, Hell's Fire became the Blue Ridge Band. So we ended up playing country music.
Wow.
I bet you didn't see your future coming back then, did you?
No, but the problem was that we played a lot of Merle Haggard songs, because that was the thing. I got into this thing with Merle Haggard, and everything was Merle Haggard. And we went to, you probably know this, English. We went to an audition down in Lakenheath Air Base and down in England, and they were doing USO tour auditions. So we tried out for an audition for a USO tour. Whatever. We ain't going to get it. We got it. So we just loaded up the old Ford Escort van and took off to Germany to hook up with this tour, and not asking no questions, all excited. And we get there and we ask, so what's this all about? They said, well, you're opening for Merle Haggard and the Strangers. So we all take off to the van to change the set, because most of our set is Merle Haggard songs. So we have to take off and change the whole thing. But it worked out. It worked out real good. We've done a lot of work.
Wow, surprise.
So when did you personally get started with your music? Was you playing guitar to Elvis Presley when you was about 3?
No, I was actually, I would get dragged to weddings at 3 years old and sitting on my dad's arm singing. I don't know if you remember Frankie Vaughan.
Yeah.
You can remember him doing his songs and Cliff Richard songs and stuff. And as I grew up, they would call my sisters and grab me and drag me to weddings and stuff to sing. that my parents were at. And 14 years old, I started playing clubs.
Ah.
So that was that. And I haven't stopped since. It's like a bad habit.
You can go into pubs then at 14, or just you can't drink?
You just can't drink at 14. You know, the legal drinking age is 18, but we actually cut that back by a couple of years.
Yeah, I think back then as well, you could if an adult bought at you and supervised you at the age of 16, you can drink
Right.
in a pub with like an adult.
In Scotland, you could drink a beer with your parents at 14.
Really? I think that's a little bit different to England.
No hard liquor, but you could have a beer, and it was 14 years old, and that's why we have no binge drinking over there. You know, who cares?
They don't have binge drinking over there. I think you're pulling my leg.
No, well, you know what we don't. I mean, you got to think about it. Back in the UK, at 18, it's everything. You vote, you drive, you drink, everything. Here it's different. You drive at 15 or 16. You can then vote at 18 and serve in the country at 18, but you can't drink till you're 21, but you're on your mom and dad's insurance till you're 24, 25. So when do you actually become an adult here? There's a big difference. We could have a cutoff date. 18, out of here. Then 21, you get the key to the door.
A lot of us over here just decided we wouldn't become adults, and we left it at that.
That's a good thing to do, though, if you can get it.
I was only talking about this last week on Facebook. You know, someone was saying about how, when they were 18, they were out in the big bad world and they had to cope on their own and everything. And I was just like thinking, gosh, we were out there doing all that at 16. And
Right. We left high school at 16. I left high school at 16, like everybody else did. And my dad told me, get off the farm and go do something. Just go get something behind you to back you up. So I ended up going and getting a bachelor's in shipbuilding engineering. And as soon as I got that, I came right back on home because I couldn't stand it. So I went to agricultural college, West of Scotland Agricultural College, and got a degree in agriculture. And the beauty of it is, though, college there doesn't cost nothing. That's the thing.
no, well, for 2 years now it's like for 2 years, and then you have to pay for it after.
Well, back then it was 4 years. I got 2 4-year degrees. So, I mean, it didn't cost you a thing as long as you showed up and went there and give them back their books, because you didn't even pay for books. So, I mean, but as soon as I ended up getting everything, I just came right back to the farm. And my dad was like, I guess he wanted rid of me. That's what.
So that's why Scotland fights with England then, because you guys are smarter.
Well, you know what? Let's put it like this. Today, we're on hallowed ground. We're both in Texas, and we're in the colonies here, English. We're in the colonies. They call it the United States of America today. But for your sake, we're in the colonies. And we're going to call it truce today. Okay?
Do we have to?
Aye, all right.
Oh, my God. Where'd you live? What? Maybe an hour and a half from me up the road towards Oklahoma. Really?
Not even that far.
Yeah, we're calling it truce today.
It's a bit different to that 8 or 9 hour drive, isn't it?
Oh, a little bit.
I used to enjoy that drive up there. I used to go to Scotland quite a bit, and I enjoyed that drive going via like Jedburgh, that road.
Oh, you went up the M6 and onto the A76.
Yeah, and those really, really bumpy roads that you think you're never going to survive.
And we even drove on the wrong side.
She still tries to get in the wrong side of the truck when we go somewhere.
Yeah, I do.
Well, sometimes these Anglos can be a little slow in the training.
Be quiet, Scottish.
Sometimes you just can't help it,
So how did you end up in Texas?
Yeah, I mean,
Why
Texas of all places?
Well, I came here in 1990. I'd done a lot of touring in Europe, a lot of the USO tour stuff, and a lot of the
to East Germany and all those, all the American bases, the air bases, the army bases, and such like. And you go in the Mediterranean to the naval bases at Rota, Spain, and stuff. And those all kind of went away when the Iron Curtain came down. You know, those all kind of disappeared. The guys all came home. So there was nothing left for us to go play. So I decided that, I didn't decide. Somebody told me that I should come to the States and make new stuff here, you know, just make a new place to go. And I've done Europe and I should just do the States. So I came here and I went from Charleston to Nashville. And it was 1990, I quickly moved out of Nashville to Hendersonville, and then bypassed Nashville again and went on to Arizona, or Texas, Arizona, and California. And if there was a bridge, I would have went to Hawaii, but there was no bridge. So I just stayed in California, which the music was good when I toured here prior to moving in 88 and 89, but when I came here in 90, all the country venues had all turned to hip hop.
What's your opinion on the music industry today?
As far as country music is concerned, or in general?
The country music.
Right. Well, I mean, country music's always been country music to me. You know, it's like a big wagon wheel where, remember Dolly and Kenny Rogers jumped off the country bandwagon and went pop country and crossover country. And that was back, my God, 70s and 80s. And people were like, country's dead. You know, but no, that wheel came right back around. They jumped right back on that wheel and went back to country. To this very day, Dolly Parton's country. But she can still cross over anytime she likes. The umbrella in country music has got so big. And if you don't grow, you die. It's like a plant. You don't grow, you die. We have a big umbrella in country music today that there's room for hip hop, cowpunk, tractor rap, pop country, rock country, southern rock, bluegrass, Ameripolitan or whatever you want to call it. And I mean, there's just so many different things, red dirt music. It all fits under the umbrella. And as soon as we all get together and say, hey, we're all one, we should just get together and maybe instead of fighting each other, maybe country music itself, even traditional country music, I think it's coming back in Texas. Traditional country music and everybody else would grow. We just all got to get together instead of just hating what each other's up to. It's music, for God's sake. Regardless of what it is, it's music. And if we don't all get together and collaborate and enjoy what each other's doing, we don't have to say enjoy it, but we have to get together and work together on this because we're all in the same business.
You think the internet helps with that?
No. Social media is sometimes like a cancer. Social media is just, it has no thought process. There is no thought process. It's type, it's there. Everybody sees it. Nobody has time to think about what they're really saying, and nobody has time to interpret what the person is meaning. A face-to-face thing, you can see by somebody's expression that, they don't really like what I'm saying, so I'm going to curve back on it a little bit. Once it's written, typed up, and sent out, you're done. It is where it is. Everybody sees it, and you are on the chopping block, or you're raised to the heights, whatever it is. I use social media. I use Facebook a lot, and I'm always in jail for Facebook. But I don't have any political, any racial, any religious things on my pages whatsoever. I will not go there. I will not do it. Those are personal things to me. Social media is not for personal things, in my opinion. Other people are different.
That's pretty much the way we see it, too, that religion, politics, there's certain things, it's nobody's business but our own.
Right. I mean, it's like posting it in the newspaper. I mean, it's worse now because it's instant. You know, as soon as you see it and it's out there, it's gone. That's it. You're either crucified or you're hailed as a hero for 5 minutes of fame.
It seems people don't try to comprehend what you're saying either. They take it at face value and they call it a day. Oh, he doesn't like God. End of story. I hate you. And that's it.
Right. I mean, it's all very, like, instant. As you say, instant. You type it. As I said before, when you talk to somebody and you look somebody in the eye and you see how their expressions are, you can feel the reaction you're getting, and you can change your approach. When you text something or post something on Facebook, you cannot change it, because at least 20 people have seen it, and within an hour, 200 people have seen it. So I only use it for music, and I've been criticized for that, and I don't care.
No, I'm absolutely the same, and I've been criticised online because of this, pretty much the same as you, but I refuse to go there with religion and politics and the existence of God. I refuse to go there.
These are all personal things to me.
Yeah.
So so you no longer have a personal self. It's all out there for everybody to see.
What I don't understand is people go on Facebook and they post things on Facebook that is so personal that sometimes you wouldn't even say to a best friend, yet people are happy to go out there and post it on Facebook for the whole world to see.
Because it's a generic thing. It's a generic thing. They don't see the face-to-face thing. They don't see a face-to-face person. All they see is a keyboard, and it's there. It just boggles my mind. It just really does.
Well, we know in ourselves. We don't really discuss work on the show, but we've actually spoke to some of our colleagues, and we've read some of the emails and some of the text messages they send, and we think, oh my gosh, they sound a bit abrupt. And, we're like thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not looking forward to meeting this guy. But then when we go out there, he's full of smiles, he's laughing, he's shaking your hand, he's joking with you. And it just goes to show that, you can read a text message or you can read an email and it can seem like it's completely abrupt and, and it's not meant like that. It's just how that person types their message. It's how they are. But it doesn't mean that they're a bad person or actually abrupt in any way.
We are three-dimensional people, right? You're looking at a two-dimensional thing on a screen. So there is no feeling. There is no... You can't read nothing from it but what the word says. You just can't read from it at all. So, you're trying to take one definition to another definition and join them together. 3D and 2D does not mix. Not at all.
And it's the way it's interpreted where the whole problem starts. Because what you say and what somebody reads could be two different things.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how are you today? And it's like, well, what do you mean? Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. What do you mean by that? And before you know it, it's like there's 5 other people jumped in here and said, I'm taking his side. And it's like, whoa, never mind.
Let me tell you something about that little statement there. When I first started chatting to Randy on the webcam, I said to him one morning, I got on webcam and I said, "Hey, how are you?" And he was like, "Fine. Is there a reason why I shouldn't be all right?" He didn't understand that that's how Brits say hello to each other. They go, "Hello, how are you?" And he was like, "Should I not be all right?" I was like,
So you're taking all these sort of people from different cultures, and then you're sticking all these 3D people on a 2D system, and it's like, that ain't gonna work, because we can see it, but we don't feel it. That's weird. No, I'm done with that. Okay, next.
Yeah, stop moaning. Hey, say hello to Anne-Marie Paserno. She's in the chat room. She's come to say a quick hello. I think she's off to work.
Oh, you're off to work. What, are you going to go acting, comedianing, or singing? Or that woman has so many strings to her bow. I'm surprised you can even carry it.
She's a strong woman, she is.
She's got to be. She's everywhere you look on Facebook. Somebody's doing something. Anne-Marie's right in there. She's working. She's helping. She's doing. I wish I had her energy. So just hi from me.
Well, say hello yourself. She can hear you.
Oh, well, okay. There you go. Hi.
Are you doing your sign language again? What did I tell you about sticking your 2 fingers up at our listeners?
It could be worse. I could be doing it in Braille, so be careful.
Well, you've got Braille on your phone?
You don't know what I got on my phone.
I'm not quite sure we want to know.
Personal.
Oh, I see how this is going.
No, you don't.
So Scottish, you're an independent, right?
An independent what?
You're an independent artist, is that correct? Or is that incorrect?
Yes, I am. I guess I am. That's the label we're wearing, so yes, I am.
What do you do?
I'm a singer, songwriter, recording artist, and whatever. All of the above.
I believe your little clip goes in Scottish person. Where do you do your recording at?
The stuff I've recorded so far was one album before I left Scotland was done in Fife by my guitar player from my band, Phil Anderson. He had a studio there. And then when I moved to the States, I was recording in Vacaville in California, which means Cowtown. So I recorded there my last 3 albums. And luckily enough, my buddy Phil moved from Scotland to Nashville and opened a studio in Nashville. And he played on my stuff when I got here. That was great. That was awesome. We hadn't seen each other in, 20 years maybe. So he came into Sacramento Airport, and I go pick him up. And the first words after 20-something years is, God, you got old. I almost threw his butt right back on the plane.
He got old or you got old?
He told me the first thing he did when he saw me is, God, you got old. I'm using the clean version. You can imagine the Scottish version.
Aye, that I can.
A lot of staccato curse words, you know.
Oh.
I can't imagine.
So is music your main job, or do you have a job outside of music?
No, I don't have a job outside of music. I should have a job, and I'm looking for a job outside music because moving here to Texas, music isn't covering it. And when I was in California, what I did before was I had my own custom harvesting business. I had a bunch of combine harvesters and stuff, and I'd go cut wheat and sampler corn and beans and stuff for people.
Did you have a brand new combine harvester?
No, I had some Massey Fergusons, you know. They don't really know them over here, but yeah, I had some Massey Fergusons, and I had a mobile equipment repair business. That's because of I'm a certified tractor technician and combine technician and blah, blah, blah. So I did that. And then we moved to Texas, and I sold didn't sell it. I sold my service truck and just moved out here. And so now I'm looking for a job. So if anybody's looking for anybody, I can do lots of things.
Well, where are you playing? I mean, have you hit the music scene around Austin or any of those places? Dallas?
Nope. I was working on getting some work together. There's a guy called Billy Payne, and he's a country artist. And him and I were working on some stuff here, like doing a Merle and Waylon tribute tour, where we would do our own original stuff, some covers, and do a little tribute to Merle and to Waylon. And that kind of seemed to take off and then hit an abrupt halt. And we're working on why it did that. So to get it fixed and we can take care of that, because there's a lot of work in Texas for us, and we know there is. But it's just getting the right people to get it out there, you know, to put it together.
So are you playing out places now, though?
No.
Nothing.
I'm not. I'm what is it my wife calls it? Her house husband. I go for my wife is a nurse, and she works from home for workers' comp thing. And she works from home, so I guess now I'm the go-to guy, her houseboy. And I go for the groceries or whatever else she needs me to pick up, and whatever. So yeah, that's my job right now. So.
How tall are you?
And I'm 6'4".
6'4". Yeah, I don't know if you can see the chat room, but these guys are talking about how tall you are. Anne Marie. Huh?
My mom specially ordered me that size to paint ceilings. Because my mom was only 4'10", you know, so she ordered me specially to paint ceilings. You think that's what she always told me. she handed me a roller.
Well, if you ever come here to visit, bring a hard hat.
See, the house we got here in Temple it's got high ceilings. It's got high ceilings. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So can you reach the ceiling without stilts?
Oh yeah, I can still do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Anne-Marie says that she saw you walk down the aisle to accept your Josie Award, and you're very tall. You look like a cowboy giant. I said you look like Nessie, the Loch Ness monster.
Oh, we're going with Nessie, are we? Okay.
We're going with Nessie. Did you say you lived near Loch Ness?
Yeah, I lived in Argyll. The place I lived in Scotland was Argyll, sure. And that's Loch Ness is right there, and Arkirk Castle and a whole bunch of. I mean, the West Highlands are the place to be.
So
Edinburgh sucks.
Did anybody confuse you with the monster? Did anybody say, "Hey, it's the Loch Ness monster"?
No, most of the people would just say, "Hey, son, could you reach that up there for me? I can't reach it."
Benny Pittsinger said.
Very helpful.
Benny Pittsinger says you're shorter when you're not at the Josies.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess when I'm sitting down here I'm shorter. But hey, well, you know what? I mean, tell him it's only his height that saves him.
I think I could use this guy at the pub. Could you get me that bottle of Jameson off the top shelf?
Yeah, that's right. And another saying we have in Scotland when people get out of line is pick a window, you're leaving.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What is your future plans? Do you intend on ever not being an independent? Do you think you do? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
I just saw what Anne Marie had said. The postman must have been really tall.
Terrible joke, Anne Marie.
I kept reading it and I couldn't quite place what she was saying, but all of a sudden it hit me.
Normally it's a milkman, but never mind.
Milkman, I was about to say milkman.
I was going to say that. It wasn't the postman, it was the milkman.
Because my dad owned a dairy farm, so it's okay if it's the milkman. But no, what were you saying about me being an independent?
I said, before my husband rudely interrupted me, do you intend on staying as an independent, or if you get offered a record label with like a big record company, would you take it?
I think you'd be stupid not to at this day and age. But what you got to remember is, if you take it, don't sell out. That's one thing I'll never do. I'll never sell out because I am who I am. But that's something that a record label would have to understand, that I am not going to be. I might be my wife's houseboy, but I ain't going to be theirs. She has a license from me. They don't.
So you're not going to be anybody else's kitchen bitch?
Nope. Nope. I mean, I'm true to who I am. I mean, I am a traditional country singer-songwriter, and it is what I do and what I am, and it's always what I've been. And I've been told that just stay true to who you are, and the flaws, accept them and embrace them, because they're all part of being human and being, just who you are. The person who told me that is somebody that nobody could ever argue with this person, because they could never be right. They just could never, ever talk this person, ever. So, and I live my life by what my music life by what this person has said to me in the past. So.
Wow. So, do you have a musical family?
No.
No?
My dad could sing. My dad could bring a whole pub full of farmers to tears by singing those old ballads. He could do that. My mom couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. I mean, my God bless her. But my mom was singing. I mean, everybody would leave the building, and we had a big farmhouse. Everybody would leave. Her favorite song used to be, I think it's the same title. It's like, if I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring. And she would start singing that song and we'd have to leave. My God, we just have to leave.
Could she cook?
Hey, Scottish women can cook. You know, even my wife, Polish women can cook too.
Well, if she can cook good, then it's worth the sacrifice.
Well, yeah, as long as you don't have to hear it. I mean, you can always get it work.
I once got fooled into believing that a haggis was a animal that stood on the side of a hill with one leg longer than the other so it didn't fall over, and it made a noise like this.
You're definitely English.
I know.
You're one of those.
Yes.
You're a tourist.
Oh. So
definitely.
So what do you like to do to relax when you're not being the kitchen bitch and doing your music?
Oh, relax? God, I haven't think I've relaxed since we've been in Texas. I mean, it's a completely different culture than what we're used to in California. You know, it's like in California you can get seafood and you can get lots of different things, but you can't get in Texas, especially in Temple, Texas. So it tends to kind of wear a little bit on you. You can only eat so much barbecue. I'm sorry, Texas. I understand that, but it's good stuff. But sometimes you need variety. It's the spice of life.
No kidding.
Oh, sometimes I go in some of these places and the menu is just like the same. Like back in England, the burgers were always at the back of the menu. You know, it was always like the last thing that you see on the menu. Over here, burgers are like the first thing you see.
Beef,
right?
Yeah,
I mean,
beef burgers.
We're in Temple, Texas, which is central Texas. I mean, it's right in the middle, right? So then you go somewhere and it's sushi. I don't think so. I don't care who you are. That's not fresh. The fastest truck in the world will never get it here fresh.
No.
As far as California fresh, you know what I'm saying?
And we went to that Panda Chinese place, and they just don't make a Chinese like they do in England and Scotland. It absolutely sucks. I mean, the food's nice, don't get me wrong, but they don't cook it the way they do in England and Scotland.
Right. Well, so try the Indian food.
Oh, I don't even know if I dare, because I love Indian food, and I haven't tried it yet over here.
We got Indian food when we first got to the town, and we thought, hey, let's get Indian food. So we drove there and picked it up and came home. It was just food made with Frank's hot sauce poured all over it.
Oh,
and being Scottish, we know our Indian food. Trust me. You know, it's like on every corner we have an Indian restaurant. You know, and this was not good. And so we look up some menus for the Chinese places and stuff here. Now, when you get a Chinese restaurant, instead of selling pot stickers, they sell those corn things, fritters, or whatever it is. And you're like, no. Well, I understand they have to cater to local cuisine, but my God, some of the stuff is... Never mind.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not good. It's not good when it comes to that.
I'm getting depressed talking about it.
Well, you know, last week we installed a sign for a guy from India, and he's been here about 25 years. And the first thing he did was, when he heard my accent, was he started talking about London. And the first thing he mentioned when he was talking about London was how he could get a decent curry in London. You know, he's been in America for 25 years, and the first thing he does is talk about is decent curry in London. I thought, it must be really crap over here.
Yeah, we went to in California. We go to an Indian restaurant, and they'd say, "Well, how hot would you like it?" And I'd say, "Well, as hot as you take it." They're like, "Oh no, you don't want." I said, "I'm from Scotland." They're like, "Oh, okay." It's okay. You know, because that was once a week in Scotland. You got a curry. That was dinner. You know, that was your supper, or whatever they call it here. It was supper, dinner, tea, whatever. And once a week, you could smell all over the town. All these women were making curries. You know, you miss that. You know. Yeah. But in California, we had some good places we used to go, and now we moved here. Obviously, I mean, we're in a transition period. Hopefully, we will find somewhere that we can actually enjoy. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying it in a positive way. Because coming here to Texas, I mean, this is where my music has to be because it is not in California. So we're here. We came to Texas for the music. God bless my wife. She moved to Texas for me and my music. Yeah. And she left all. I mean, the kids are still in California, you know. So, well, our son's been out visiting twice, and our daughter's coming out on the 17th of October. So we're looking forward to that. But it's tough for mom to be here and the kids in California. You know, when the kids would drop in just about every other day and take all our food and whatever. But hey, it is what it is.
Hey, Randy's mum moved all the way from Ohio to be with Randy and Chris, didn't she?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, she was not staying there without a boy.
She should have stayed there.
Aww.
Oh, I love her, but still, my God.
I'll tell you.
I'm going to tell you, you know something? Right now, that we're probably going to be the most hated people in the state of Texas.
Doesn't bother me any.
I'll tell you something quick before we get on to some of these questions. When I'd been here quite a while, actually. I'd probably been here maybe 18 months or more.
Accent.
Sorry?
You've lost your accent.
I have not lost my accent. You shut up, Scottish.
Please, make her bring it back.
If you could get me to shout, you'll hear my accent.
Oh
But anyway.
my God, here we go. Hey, you know what? When my family shows up here, my wife can't understand a word I'm saying. Because right now, I'm in grand gear. And once my family get here, we just come around the kitchen table and my wife would say, I don't understand a word you're saying. Because it would get up 10 speed from where I'm talking right now and into that brogue that we have. And away we go. Right now, I mean very slow and civil. Very, very cosmopolitan, I would say. Yes, it's a great day for America.
I haven't had any problem with it.
Guys, really quickly, for those out there, here it is. There's two things that normally people ask me is the Shrek thing. You're looking for the Frank Bottom donkey. That's one. And the other one is the Braveheart stupid thing from Mel Gibson. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Right, done. Finished. Next.
I wanted to ask you, do you miss the green of Scotland?
Every day.
Yeah, I know. I miss the green up north. I love my green.
You know, I mean, I've made the United States my home, and I love this country. But you cannot be from a country like Scotland and just walk away. You know, my family have farmed in the same farm since 1045. And I don't mean 11:15 this morning. I mean, it's a long time.
You did mean 11:15 this morning.
Yeah, right. So, and we have a lot of history. And we even have history of family members who were in the Glencoe Massacre and who fought with Wallace at the battles and stuff. We have all that history of all those years, and it's hard to just sort of cut that and say, hey, I am no longer, I can't do it. I love the United States. I would defend the United States in a heartbeat. I love the flag. I love everything about the country. It's my home. That's why I'm here. But deep down in my roots, in my heart, I will probably end up back in Scotland when I cross the bridge.
Aww.
Tennessee was a nice green place to live, too.
It's always a nice place to live because it's clean because it gets washed every day. It rains every single day in Scotland.
I don't really miss many of the people back in Derby, but I do miss the place. You know, I miss that patchwork quilt looking countryside. You know how they have all the hedges in between. Well, you know, you look at it and it kind of looks like
those lovely brick walls.
And it kind of looks like a patchwork quilt, whereas it's
those lovely stone fences. Don't forget those.
The dry stone walling, yeah, I do miss that. I do miss driving around.
You get the dry stone dikes and you've got hawthorn hedges.
Yeah.
That's the patchwork you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. It's all on a smaller scale.
And over here, it's like everything's just a stamp of the next place and the next place and the next place. Me and Randy, we do working all over Texas. Well, all over North Texas. And where else do we go? Like Dallas and...
Where anybody will pay us.
Yeah, where we go wherever. But anyway, all these different little towns that we go to, they all just look the same.
Oh yeah, I mean, but when you got to look at it this way, the United States is probably, when you look at the size of this country as one country, and then you look at what Europe is as many countries. I mean, it's held together pretty good in this country. You know, for being one country, you know, I mean, it's had its moments, but when you got to look at it, it's a short history as far as our countries are concerned. But it's a violent history, and so, and a short span, and it's still young, you know, but it's still learning. I mean, we've had a long time to learn in Europe, so this is just a kid. I mean, I always look at it and say, hey, you know, it's growing. So you're part of the growth of this little kid, and it's a good country, you know, irrespective of how we talk about it and whatever. I mean, everybody talks about this country in different ways, but at the end of the day, it's where we call home, and you know, that's where it is. I mean, I'm Scottish through and through, and you're English as well. You know you are, and this is home, and we do the best we can do.
Yes, sir. So...
Oh, don't call me sir. Oh, jeez.
Sir, yes, sir. I was about to tell you something before you rudely interrupted me. I went to a restaurant with Randy probably about 2 years ago now, and he ordered steak. You know, the steak on the menu looked amazing, and I wanted some nice chunky chips with it. Well, I asked for some nice chunky chips, and they gave me a steak and a packet of crisps. I could not believe my eyes. You know, I just naturally asked for chips instead of fries, and they gave me a packet of crisps and a steak.
You just forgot you were in the colonies.
I forgot everything. I had no clue. And whoever put my dinner out must have thought, "What the bloody hell is she on?" Ordering a packet of crisps.
What were you on?
She was in love.
I was in love.
Oh, with her chips?
Yeah.
Well, I've always got a chip on my shoulder. That could be it.
Line going there.
So Tommy Lee Moffat, where can these gorgeous people purchase your music?
Probably CD Baby, Spotify, Amazon, Reverb Nation. I put a thing out today on Reverb Nation, 99 cents a download for a song, because when you think about what you're paying all these other people on Amazon and all that other stuff, it's just stay close to home. Take control of your stuff, you know. So I'm trying that. It probably won't work, because at 99 cents all of a sudden looks like $99 for a song for some people, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Benny's in the chat room. He says, Benny Pittsinger, he says, don't ever tell them to put your groceries in the boot.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Under the bonnet.
That would be. They'd probably figure that before they'd figure out what the boot is.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, I've caused some confusion over here. You know, I've said before in the past in McDonald's, you know, I've said, don't put no gherkin in there. And they're like, gherkin? What's a gherkin? You know, especially some of the younger ones, they really do not know what a bloody gherkin is.
Oh, these kids over here are dumber than rocks.
Easy now.
Oh, I can't stand these bloody little idiots.
Hey, that's the new generation, man. That's they're going to run this country pretty soon.
That's exactly my point. Did you say they're going to run the country or ruin the country?
I ain't get involved in that. Would that say politics?
That's too political.
Yeah. Not going there. See, I make that an immigrant, but I'm pretty smart when I know where to stop.
So, Tommy Lee Moffat, we're going to put on some of your tunes. Do you have anything else that you want to declare before we flush you down the Yankee and the Brit Show toilet?
Yeah, just use good toilet paper. The one with the beer on it, where it's strong and soft.
Does it? You don't end up putting your finger through it, do you?
Hey, you know what though? Just remember what this Anne-Marie and Benny says. Big guy, you might have to call a plumber.
Got dial-a-rod on speed dial if you ever come over.
Hey, you know what? We live next to each other. As far as Texas distance is concerned, what a hop, skip, and a jump from each other. You know, there isn't a reason why we can't get together.
No, there's not. I was in Temple about 2 or 3 years. When did Debbie die? A couple of years ago?
Just before I got here.
Last time I was in Temple, I visited a high school friend of mine, and about 6 months later, she offed herself.
Boy, don't come here then. Don't come visit me.
I know, right?
Randy,
That's what I was
don't do it.
thinking. It's like, oh, great, fond memories of Temple.
And you did? So you're that person to keep talking about.
Was I in the papers again?
You know what most people say about us when they meet us, for not always for good reasons, I have to say, but they always say, "Oh, I remember you two." You know, once seen, never forgotten. So.
You know what? They're talking about you. They're leaving some poor other sod alone, right?
Exactly.
I suppose.
Okay.
Because they just leave me alone.
See, my wife has me driving up there all the time to that casino in Oklahoma because for some reason in Texas they don't gamble. But so we're used to the Indian, or she's used to the Indian casino in California, 45 minutes from home. Well, now we're in Texas and it's 2.5, 3 hours from home. So I get to do the driving. So we're always up 35 right past your way.
Do you go to the one on 35 or the one on 75? Because 75 is way closer to us. I think Windstar, is it Windstar on 75?
Windstar, yeah. We go to Windstar quite a bit. And you guys ain't too far off the road.
Not if you go up 75. No, we're only about 15 minutes from there.
See?
Yeah, let us know when let us know if you're coming over, and we'll send the dog to warn you off.
There's that English-Scottish hospitality. You just couldn't go an hour without just taking off the cloak.
Exactly. And that dog is, he's 6 foot tall standing, so he's almost as big as you.
Oh, wow.
So
there you go.
So let's kick your Scottish arse away from this place.
Ooh. Well, there's some hospitality. Well, there you have it, America. English and Scottish relationship. Down the shitter.
I've had Scottish mates for years, and we have the same banter.
Oh.
Have you been to Choctaw Casino?
Oh, okay. I haven't been there. Guess you got one on me. I don't gamble. I just drive.
I see.
I drive and sit in the bar and drink.
Where was that place that we drove past, husband, where there was that big red Indian outside, the big giant Indian?
That's way to hell up in Log Cabin. That's way further north. But
all right.
Choctaw Casino is the one that's on 75 that goes past us.
Is that near the lake? Texoma Lake?
No, if it was, I'd have said so.
I'm just doing guesswork here. I'm pretending I know what you're talking about.
I get it mixed up.
Hey, look, Grant Daniels is in the chat room.
Grant.
Grant Daniels in the chat room says there's a strange Scottish man on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, I know who I am, so I'm not strange. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Benny Pittsinger in the chat room says, I use John Wayne toilet paper. It's rough and it's tough and it takes no crap from anyone.
Yeah, well, just use the bear stuff.
So, Scottish, let me wrap this up. Anything to declare before we flush you down the toilet? We're about to pull the chain, so if you have anything to say, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Nah, I'm going to hold my peace. I've got jam on my piece.
La 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 la.
Jam butty. Oh, that's what you like, a jam butty.
Oh,
right?
I love jam butty. I love a jam butty.
See, in Scotland, it's called a piece and jam. So.
Really?
Yeah. So when you tell me to hold my piece, it's like you tell me to hold a sandwich.
Well, ain't that about a ham sandwich?
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't come to the States and try and hold my piece against anybody else holding their piece.
They'd have you arrested for assault.
Somebody's going to get hurt.
Well, thank you much, laddie, for coming by for a while.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm tickled to death, especially me. Reminds me of my old buddy.
Oh, yeah? That's good.
Not in a good way. Not in a good way.
I didn't say in a good way. I just said it reminds me of him. That was it.
Oh, there you go. All right. Hey, you know what, though? When you hang up, You're the one that's going to have to live with the English person. I don't.
Oh!
Don't think I don't know.
Some poor soul has to put up with that Scottish bloke.
Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see... Ah, there you go. No, we're not going any further with that one.
Oh, look, you started serenading us and then you stop.
Yeah, Flower of Scotland, you should know what that song is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Find a song about sending the English back home to think again.
Oh. What is it with you guys? And Randy plays a song about throwing tea bags in the sea or something.
Oh, well.
I'm always telling her that.
Was it as long as it was Tetley? Because Tetley make tea bags make tea.
That's right.
Oh.
When she gives me a hard time, I always tell her, I said, if you don't stop giving me your shit, I'm going to throw you back in the sea with the rest of your tea.
See the grief I get.
I know. Randy, sleep with one eye open.
Both eyes open. What are you talking about?
I was being nice.
Remember, the Brits tried to kill us.
Yeah, well, hey, that was English. It wasn't Brits. Don't call them Brits. Because a lot of us Scottish were here just helping you guys too.
If I can stir up some shit with her, I'm all the happier.
Ooh.
And all he does is stirs my tea for me.
With a bloody finger.
With a shitty spoon.
All right, you disappear because we're going to put the phone down on you because we're going to flush you down the toilet.
Have a good day.
Hey, you Scottish, let us know when you're up this way, and if we're around, then we'll certainly meet up with you.
Oh, I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, that's even better.
After that hospitality, no. I wouldn't even use the tracing paper, toilet paper on you.
Pull that toilet chain. Pull it, Randy. 3, 2, 1, flush it.
Here he is then, Tommy Lee Moffat. I'm country. The Yankee and the Brit. Thanks, Tommy.
Sunrise comes long after I get up. Drive down the road, this old pickup truck. Down to the fields where the tractor waits for me. It's just another day, life that I lead. Yeah, I'm country, right down to the bone. I work hard every day with a little bit on. Yeah, I'm country, yes, I'll stay that way. Sunset comes long before I'm home. Family's all asleep, eat supper on my own. Check on my kids, crawling beside my wife. Take her in my arms and turn down the lights. Down to the bone. I'll work hard every day with a little bit on. Yeah, I'm country. Yes, I'll stay that way. Turning dirt and growing crops and baling up some hay. Yeah, turning dirt and growing crops and bailing up some hay. Sitting on
the back porch, sipping on a cool iced tea. The night air so peaceful, just you and the kids and me. Sitting on this porch swing, watching that old sun go down. And way off on the horizon, below the lights of town. And this old farm that we live on, it ain't much, but it's full. They got lots of space around us, so we can watch your family grow. And you work hard beside me, so we can try to make ends meet. When times get hard and I get down, one look from you is all I need. It's ours by choice. We ain't like them city folks with all their newfangled toys. We work hard from dawn till dusk, trying to get this farm to pay. And when we show a little profit, Uncle Sam hauls it away. This old farm that we live on, it ain't much, but it's whole. We got lots of space around us, so we can watch your family grow. And you work hard beside me, so we can try to make ends meet. When times get hard and I get down, all I need. Yeah, when times get hard and I get down, I just thank God that you're with me. Texas town. Get dressed up and take your best gal down, where the music's hot and the beer is cold. Get in that truck and head on down the road. Do that Texas two-step round the floor. Just spin that gal like you never done before. Play some pool and drink another. Up and dance her out of here. We'll go to where that neon shines so bright. It's a place you'll find us every Friday night. They'll bring you drinks when you walk through the door. Next thing you do is hit that old dance floor. Do that Texas two-step round the floor. Never done before. Play some pool and drink another beer. Then sweep her up and dance her out of here. At closing time we'll head out to the lake. Nobody cares about the noise we right back on the job. That boss man works as like we were a dog. We know we'll make it through the week okay. Friday rolls around, it's time to play. We'll do that Texas two-step round the floor. We'll spin that gal like you never done before. Play some pool and drink another beer. Let's sweep her up and dance her out of here. Let's sweep her up and dance her out of here.
I got the leather boots of walking down the railroad track. See the black smoke arising on a coal-burning shack. Long black veil running through my head. Pictures of a woman tied on the track dead. I better get my mind right before I go insane. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. The morning sun is in my eyes, I can't see a thing. My head is pounding like a jack, my legs are feeling strange. Banks of Ohio, like it's yesterday. A woman floating face down, I begin to pray. Get my mind right before I go insane. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. I'm about to get my boot caught under this rail. There ain't nothing left of me but hillbilly trail. The alcohol is burning like a red hot coal. The anger and the fighting is tearing at my soul. Well, I don't know nothing. This is what I'll say. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. Black train's getting closer and I shake my fist in rage. Woman's got me in a prison or a cage. Johnny Cash's Folsom is the place I'm gonna be. If I put a bullet in her head, well maybe I'll be free. I better get my mind right before I go insane. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. And I'm about to get my boot caught under this rail. There ain't nothing left of me but hillbilly trail. The alcohol is burning like a red hot coal. The anger and the fighting is tearing at my soul. Well, I don't know nothing. This is what I say. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. My boot caught under this rail. There ain't nothing left of me but hillbilly trail. The alcohol is burning like a red hot coal. The anger and the fighting is tearing at my soul. Well, I don't know nothing. This is what I'll say. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train. I better step off this track. Get hit by a train.
I'm trying to see behind closed blinds. What do you take me as? Do you think I had the time for this mess? I don't know if I should run or hide or stay behind to find out if I'm really all that you've ever wanted, so much more. If I'm really the one that you've been waiting for. If I'm really the girl who changed your life. If I'm really the one who without you can't survive. I'm sorry if I can't be everything that you want me to be. I'm doing my best for you. No strings attached, or there's some attached to you. It's like I'm trying to see behind closed blinds. What do you take me as? Do you think I had the time for this mess? I don't know if I should run or hide or stay behind to find out if I'm really all that you've ever wanted, so much more. If I'm really the one that you've been waiting for. If I'm really the girl who changed your life. If I'm really the one who without you can't survive. And you know I don't have any problems with who you are. So just let me know if you want me to go. Or if I'm really all that you've ever wanted, so much more. If I'm really the one that you've been waiting for. If I'm really the girl who changed your life. If I'm really the one who without you can't survive. You tell me that I'm something special, but what does special mean to you?
Emily Cole, If I Am Really. Yanki and the Brit, Independent Sunday. Tommy Lee Moffat, lad. Oh, good God almighty. What a great guy. Love that. Oh, I've always loved the Scots and the Brits and all those crazy people from anywhere but America. Not that I don't like Americans. Not what I mean.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, I like Americans. I just don't like the rude ones. That's all. So how's everybody? What's going on? Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Hello, Dan. Grant Daniels, me lad. How are you? Eh? Doing all right up there? Good. Benny Pittsinger. Nice to have him hanging out with us tonight. Anne Marie even stopped by. How cool was that?
Yes, very cool.
Yeah.
Very
And we lost some people because the first show took a dump on us. Jerry Lee Willis, if he's still with us, hello. Nice to have all the rest of you hanging out with us too, man. Very cool. Nice to have you tuned in. I've said like 6 times because for some reason I can't get my head to kick onto something else.
Get your head in gear, bloke.
I know. I got some homemade fries boiling in there.
I know. We should ditch the show at 5:30 so we can go and
as soon as they're done.
And munch on them.
I have a salt craving, so what better than homemade French fries and a good bottle of salt?
I almost thought you were going to say a good dump then. Dumps on the brain, as always.
I'm telling you, leave it to you, poophead. All right. Well, anyways, that's it. What's going on Friday, by the way? Who's
Friday. We are going to be
Nobody
having
next
Carol
Friday.
Plunk on.
Oh, she's coming
Friday.
back next Friday. Okay,
yeah,
good.
Because we had storms the other night, so we couldn't even do our interview. So I said to her, you can call the phone if you want, and we'll record you, or you can just or we can just have it a week later. So she says, let's have it a week later.
So she's coming on the 28th.
28th, yeah,
okay.
that's right.
And then who's on the 29th with us?
On the 29th,
Jason Hill.
And then on the 30th,
no.
so we've got another busy weekend next
Why are
weekend.
we doing another Sunday?
John D. Neal.
All right. if that's what you say.
Yeah, that's John D. Neal is from Kelly Lee Phillips, and she was anxious to get John D. Neal in, and rightly so, because he's pretty bloody good.
You better hope that it's not a sunny day. We don't even have any of his music yet, do we?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I was going to play some, but I don't see it. Neil Beck.
Yeah, we'll get some loaded ready.
Okay.
We will.
All right, then. So, let's carry on, shall we? 9:12, Texas time, over here with the Yankee and the Brit. Jay Ricochet, Ain't Living Long Like This.
Oh, I
Now, playing more music on your number one internet radio station.
I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. I try to run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and your dead friend ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? He slipped the cuffs on behind my back and left me freezing on a steel rail rack. They got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? Grew up in Houston off a Wayside Drive. Son of a cop in some all-night dive. Dad drove a stock out to an early death. All I remember was a drunk man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? We know the story how the wheel goes round. Don't let him take you to the man downtown. Can't sleep at all in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? I live for Angel, she's a roadhouse queen. Makes Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of the jailhouse now. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story about the jailhouse ride. Don't wanna do it, just don't get caught. They got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this.
Here he is, the man of the hour, Steve Hickman, in the great outdoors.
Some people like to go out shopping, spending that hard-earned dough. And some folk like to go out golfing, slapping birdies in a 10-cup hole. You know me, I'd rather be up a pine tree down in Tennessee. Trophy buck in the sights of my scope. Little later on, he'll be hanging on a rope in my front yard. And you can keep this jacked up city life and just give me the great outdoors. Because it's in my blood, running through my veins. Yeah, it's a call of the wild, it just can't be tamed. Man, I love to go creaking and cruising them 4x4. Running with my boys, hanging in the great outdoors. Early a.m., I'm up on my feet, boat loaded with my fishing pole. Coffee in my mug, cooler icing down a jug. Hell yes, I'm ready to go. The water's still just some moss and weeds, tucked back in them evergreens. The crappie there bite from dusk till dawn. Gonna have a fish fry a little later on. Get our grub on, and you can keep this jacked up city life and just give me the great outdoors. Because it's in my blood, running through my veins. Yeah, it's a call of the wild, it just can't be tamed. Man, I love to go creaking and cruising them 4x4. Running with my boys, hanging in the great outdoors. Damn right. I remember the way it made me feel. Yeah, the adrenaline rush, the thrill of my first kill. A big pass on the line, a sip of homemade shine, keeps me coming back for more. Running with my boys, hanging in the great outdoors. Yeah, running with my boys, hanging in the great outdoors.
Everybody's voting for the friendly voice of radio, the people's choice. Music, weather, sports, and news, it's radio. The people choose. Everybody swinging to the swinging voice of radio, the people's choice. Big fry, small fry, dawn to dawn, it's radio that turns them on. Swinging, singing. Smiling voice of radio, the people's choice. East Coast, West Coast, in between, it's radio that makes us see.
Standing here on Lower Broadway, in the shadow of a shrine, you can almost hear the echoes of all the stars that made her shine. Like an old-time country church that was nestled in the pine, echoing songs that bring with real country music times. She stood the test of time through all of her ups and downs. The Opry's ghost who still fill these walls, still hold those haunting sounds. Today people are out front with lots of patience, standing in line to see Nashville's most iconic symbol where country heroes walk the line. She's now reborn, but still she shines with blanks and hope of days gone by. The new country stars dimmed her lights, but she stood the test of time. She stood the test of time through all of her ups and downs. The Opry sounds are still in her walls because her ghosts are still around. Yes, the Opry sounds are still in her walls. The riding spirits never left her hollow ground.
The house next door just came up for sale. She's going home to mama, and he wonders why it failed. The couple down the block is splitting up by here. They're the third one on our street this year. It's just another day in any town, USA. Somebody's hurt, somebody's blue, and somebody moves away. What little they do to make it work don't seem to do much good. When love moves out, there goes the neighborhood. First they take off their wedding band. They call it quits and then call the moving van. He takes his and she takes hers, and what's left over is put out on the curb. It's just another day in any town, USA. Somebody's hurt, somebody's blue, and somebody moves away. What little they do to make it work don't seem to do much good. When love moves out, there goes the neighborhood. It's just another day in any town, USA. Somebody's hurt, somebody's blue, and somebody moves away. What little they do to make it work don't to do much good. When love moves out, there goes the neighborhood. When love moves out, there goes the neighborhood.
just to hear it play. I didn't have no tune in mind, I didn't wait to choose. Just dropped a nickel in the slot and I played the jukebox blues. There's a man in there on an old tin horn and a feller on an old banjo. And the guy on the fiddle, he wasn't no slouch, he could really drag that bow. Well, the man on the fiddle, he must have got tired, I didn't hear him say. 'Cause he cut loose on the steel guitar and the jukebox ran away. Well, I heard something going strong, it must have been a drum. It gave that tune a solid beat, boy, he was going some. I walked into a honky-tonky just the other day. I dropped a nickel in the jukebox just to hear it play. I didn't have no tune in mind, I didn't wait to choose. Just dropped a nickel in the slot and I played the jukebox blues. I've played a lot of jukeboxes, most everyone in town. That's the first tune I ever heard that can make one night surround. Played the jukebox blues, such a rhythm I never heard. I danced out both my shoes.
Woke up this morning, I can see the sky. They took my home and now I'm living on the outside. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. What the birds, the bees, the trees are singing. My life ain't over yet. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I've got a lot of living. I get a phone call now, I've lost my job. I can't believe it, 'cause I've just been robbed. But I ain't thinking I'd be better off dead. 'Cause my heart was so my bones are saying, my life ain't over yet. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I've got a lot of living. I've never ever felt this good. I never ever felt this good. Can't believe that I'm over you. I can't believe I'm over you. I never seen the sky so blue. I've never seen the sky so blue. Never ever felt this good. Never ever felt this good. Said that it was over as you walked away. Shattered all my dreams and left me broken down. I listened to my heart and lay in my head. Mabel told me, baby, my life ain't over yet. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I ain't get nothing but the sun on my head. I ain't get nothing but the sun
been so long since I've seen your pretty face. All the miles in the distance between this empty space. Lick my wounds, they never seem to heal. I've got scars in my head the size of a battlefield. I chose this life. I did what I felt was right. For God and country, I'll survive. God bless this road I'm on, and may it take me home someday, so I can live the freedom I fight for every day. I hit the ground running. There's a pounding in my soul. The sound of a war drum beating down. I can't let it go. Black clouds are rising. I never feared the rain. Will it be the day that the angels above finally call my name? I chose this life. I did what I felt was right. For God and country, I'll survive. God bless this road I'm on, and may it take me home someday, so I can live the freedom I fight for every day. Try to find this flag in front of me. Gonna find out what it's like to be my enemy. I won't stand by. Too many had to fall along the way. I chose this life. I did what I felt was right. For God and country, I will die. God bless this road I'm on. If I never make it home someday, I pray you live in freedom. I fight for it every day.
You're listening to the you're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on RTA Radio. Wrong.
RTM.
M.
That stands for Ran the Man, because that's what they call me.
Oh, okay.
That's what the RTM.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on RTM Radio.
I crave those songs about hugging and kissing, songs about life and love that's missing. Play them fast or play them slow, 'cause I got country in my soul. Love those songs about losing and winning, songs about fate and people grinning. Play those songs right off the chart, 'cause I've got country in my heart. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddles playing hot tonight. Guitar players drumming and picking. Bass and drums keep it all kicking. boots. If you have country in your roots, grab your hat and wave it high. You're a country kind of guy. Travis and George Strait are the ones that sound so great. Merle, Willie, Conway too inspire me to sing for you. Alan Jackson, Johnny Cash have a lot of country class. Waylon Jennings, Jim and Hank are the guys I'd like to thank. Clap your hands and stomp your feet if you love that country beat. So stand up, girls, give us a yell if you're a country kind of gal. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddle's playing hot tonight. Guitar players strumming and picking. Bass and drums keep it all kicking. Clap your hands and stomp your boots. Now you have country in your roots. Grab your hat and wave it high. Now you're a country kind of guy. Clap your hands, stomp your feet if you love that country beat. Stand up, girls, give us a yell. You're a country kind of gal.
step into the flame, knowing that you fly it through. Yeah, another tender heart, God, you're telling your kisses. Another tender heart, in the valley of the moon. Oh, another tender heart, yeah, you're telling your kisses. Another tender heart, in the valley of the moon. In the valley of the moon. In the valley of the moon. I left work real late. I had to work till 8. It's been a long day. You know I earned my pay. I turned the radio on to find a country song. Cranked it up, beat on the dash, and sang along. Don't touch that station, let old Ronnie play. Listen to the sounds of country music today. It sure has changed since old Possum's day. So turn it on, turn it up, and let it play. I'm a working man. I work a 40-hour week, loading trucks all day. I guess it's meant that way. But when I get home and turn the radio on, me and the kids join in and sing along. Don't touch that station, let old Travis play. Listen to the sounds of country music today. It sure has changed since old Hank passed away. So turn it on, turn it up, and let it play. You know it sure has changed since old Hank passed away. So turn it on, turn it up, and let it play. So turn it on, turn it up, and let it play.
tell when something's changed. I know you enough. I know you. Saying everything is fine, but I can see it in your eyes. Can you let me know where you wanna go? I don't wanna play these games. I'd be lying if I say it doesn't hurt, 'cause it does. While we watch our love fade to dust. All the things that you do, all the things that you say, fade out, and fade away. If I say it doesn't hurt, it does. While we watch our love fade to dust. All the things that you do, all the things that you say, fade out, and fade away. I don't wanna waste my time worrying about you and I when we are the last thing on your mind. I don't wanna play these games. I'd be lying if I say it doesn't hurt, 'cause it does. While we watch our love fade to dust. All the things that you do, all the things that you say, fade out, and fade away. If I say it doesn't hurt, it does. While we watch our love fade to dust. All the things that you do, all the things that you say, fade out, and fade away. Moments to memories, dust finally settling. Moments to memories, words on a page fading. Moments to memories, dust finally settling. Moments to memories. I'd be lying if I say it doesn't hurt, 'cause it does. While we watch our love fade to dust. All the things that you do, all the things that you say, fade out, and fade away. If I say it doesn't hurt, it does. While we watch our love fade to dust. All the things that you do, all the things that you say, fade out, and fade away.
Michaela Hay, Fade Away. Yankee and the Brit Independent Sunday. You're Scott D. Harris. My final resting place.
Old man death ain't come to get me yet. When he finally does, I hope I have no regrets. I found a spot I think is good enough for these old bones to slowly turn to dust. When it's my turn to be laid down, there's a little cemetery outside town, under a tree right there on the riverbank. Play me some good old southern rock and roll, pour one out for my departed soul, and have yourself a drink along the way to my final resting place. It's down a long dirt road that stays mostly hid. It reminds me of where I played when I was a kid. Don't cry for me when they put the box in the hole. For me, it'll be just like coming back home. When it's my turn to be laid down, there's a little cemetery outside town, under a tree right there on the riverbank. Yeah. trees at night. And now a river can whisper secrets to me as it blows on by. When it's my turn to be laid down, there's a little cemetery outside town, under a tree right there on the river bank. Yeah, play me some little southern rock and roll, pour one out for my departed soul, and have yourself a drink along the way to my final resting place.
Sitting here watching the train go through town. Couple more miles, shake crack can be found. Any houses was burned to the ground, blue still rocking this Tupelo town. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Right through town. Come on, folks, let's all get down. Guitar picking, dancing in the streets, shaking that rag where crosstown meets. Elvis singing a pig through the church house door. It can move those feet all over the floor. Shake, right away, roll. Until comes to below. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Right through town. Come on, folks, let's all get down. Rhythm and blues, he became the man we knew. Cross town, he could be found, standing with a guitar in his hand. And we love shake right, trains and blues. These trails aren't meant for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Right through town. Come on, folks, let's all get down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, shake right.
Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man. My head stays sort of foggy all
calls your mind. Well, I recall the first time that I flirted with you, dear, when I jokingly said, come and be my bride. Now the time has turned the pages. It's the sweetest joke on earth that I have you here forever by my side. Someday you're gonna hurt me. I've been hurt in love before. Only God can know, and time alone will tell. But in the meantime, I'll keep loving you with all my heart and soul, and pray God to let it last if it's His will. Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man, and my head stays sort of hot, cause you're mine.
At the crack of dawn, put my work boots on and I'm out the door before the sunrise. Bust my ass for a little cash to get a little stash. Moonshine, oh yeah. And down here, that's the only way we know. Four-wheel drive, country folks carry on Southern pride. Up like the crack of dawn and we work till dark. We pay respect, only words do. We stand for the flag in America too. Raising hell by the fire when the sun goes down. How does that country sound? Before the sun comes up, all camoed up to the deer stand. We kill some time with a cricket on the line. Suits me fine, 'cause I'm a country man. Oh yeah. Down here, that's the only way we know. Four-wheel drive, country folks carry on Southern pride. Up like the crack of dawn and we work till dark. We pay respect, only words do. We stand for the flag in America too. Raising hell by the fire when the sun goes down. How does that country sound? Pay respect, only words do. We stand for the
That country sound. Sounds pretty damn good. Sean Kennedy, Country Sound. Yankee and the Brit Independent Sunday. I think we're about ready to call it quits. At least that's what I'm thinking anyways.
Yes, sir.
Time to call it an evening. Yes, sir. Been one of those long, long weekends. I'm telling you, it's been crazy. The weekend has been so long, it's done nothing but rain. I was wondering what part of the country I was in. Maybe the rainforest. Wait, that's not in this country. All right. Well, thank you, Tommy Lee Moffat. Very nice having him come by. Love that guy, man. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, loads of fun.
Oh, yeah. What about you? You all right tonight?
Yes, I'm actually winding down. You know, when we have a show on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, it really winds me down on a Sunday. And I know we didn't end up doing one on a Friday because of the storm. But still, you know, it's just been a busy week, hasn't it? And the Talk Like a Pirate Day show, it's all just tires me out. I'm not complaining, it's been a fun weekend. But
thanks for hanging in there, Mr. Dan.
yes, thank you all. Yes.
Of course, it is after 10. We're usually going by 10, but since we got kicked off in the beginning, it gave us some extra time. But got to get back to work tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Time to get some rest. Be normal for a change. What? Normal? Who am I talking to? I don't know. All right. Anything you'd like to add?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing other than thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you Tommy Lee Moffat. Thank you Dan. Thank you Bobbert. Who else has been in here? Nisi, I think she was in here. Grant Daniels. And me. Thank me. Thank the Yankee.
That's me.
Who else has been here? Cora, the Explorer, has been in here too.
Hey, I didn't see Stacy tonight.
Stacey Pot Basie, thank you for the clip that you made.
I would guess Brenda's working, probably.
Yeah, most probably. Benny Pitzinger, thank you so much. You are the bestest ever.
Thanks, Grant. Thank you, Benny.
Thank you all.
You guys are all
and
right.
anybody else that's been in here tonight, and anybody that's listening that don't come in the chat, you know, anybody that uses for a bit of annoying background noise while you're doing the dishes, thank you too.
How can you be annoyed
Anne
doing the
Marie,
dishes?
Anne Marie. I know I said, you know, that anyone that plays us as background noise, as an annoying background noise while they're doing the dishes.
Oh,
thank you too.
Well,
Anne
we
Marie
picked that.
Paterno. Anne Marie was in here too.
I know, it was nice of her to
and
stop by.
Jerry Lee Willis. Thank you too, Jerry. Oh my gosh. All you people, all the people. So
All the
many people.
What song
They
is that, by
all go hand in hand.
What song is
hand
that?
in Park Life by Blur.
Who?
Park Life.
Park Life by Blur?
Yeah. You know, that one that says, you should cut down on the pork life, get some exercise. That song.
Should we play it, maybe?
Yeah, play it.
Yeah, I don't care.
It will
Make
be
it
our
give us
closing song for the night.
I don't know about that. I guess we'll be back in a minute. Donna wants to sing.
And Granny!
Confidence is a preference, the habitual voyeur of what is known as
Park Life.
A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known
Let me
as
try this. Park Life.
Park Life.
John's got through his group, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of it.
Park Life.
Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise.
Right.
All the people. So many people. They all go hand in hand through their park life. Know what I mean?
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I think I do, lad.
I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman.
The bloody dustman.
I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house.
Leaving the house.
I feed the pigeons. I sometimes feed the sparrows too. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being.
Park life.
And then I'm happy for the rest of the day. Safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart devoted to it.
All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their park life.
Park life, park life. Park life. Sing it now.
Park life.
Park life. One more time now.
Park life.
Park life. Here we go then. Park life.
It's got nothing to do with four-sprung dirge technique, you know.
Park life, park life.
Park life.
And it's not about you joggers who go round and round and round.
Park life,
Park life. The people.
There we go.
So many people, they all go hand in hand through their park life.
Park life.
All the people,
Park life.
so many people, they all go hand in hand through their
My turn. Park life. Hi. Thanks for your support.
They love a bit of it.
Where'd you hear that song? It must be a grown-up thing, huh?
It was just on the radio all the time. You know, when you're working in factories and stuff, and you know, they play the same stuff on the radio all the time. And Blue was pretty big over there.
Park life. Just
And
not
I,
the same unless you have Park life.
Park life.
This doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? What else you got while we're having a moment?
Why don't we do...
I mean, it is after hours, you know. We can do what we want.
What about Oasis? Type in Oasis.
Oasis. Oasis.
Half a world away.
Half a world away, she says.
Half.
Off. Oh, that's a word with an H in it.
Half a world away. Half a world away.
Never heard of it. That one, eh? Right then.
Are you ready? You're going
I
to
don't
sing
know.
along with me, husband?
You got words to it? Oh, it's a lyric video.
It's
Oh, I
a
love
lyric
this.
one.
Here we go.
I would like to leave this city.
This old town don't smell too pretty. I could feel the warning signs running around my mind.
And when I leave this island, I book myself
Into a soul asylum. Yeah.
'cause I can feel the
Warning signs running around my mind.
My mind.
Here I go,
Here I go.
scratching around in the same old hole.
Any holes to go.
But it feels young, but my mind is very
old.
Very old.
So what do you
say?
That is what I
You
say.
can't give me the dreams, they were mine anyway.
Oh no.
Half a world away.
Oh.
You're half the world away. Half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down.
Half the world away. I could try. Half the world away.
And when I leave this planet,
Bye-bye.
you know I'd stay, but I just can't stand it. And I can feel the warning signs
Running around my mind.
And if I could leave this spirit, I'll find me a hole and I'll live
Any hours ago, they say.
I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go. I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams, they were mine anyway. Half the world away. Half the world away. Half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. No, I don't feel down. No, I don't feel down. Don't feel down. Half the world away. Half the world down. Half the world don't feel down. Half the world away.
Half the world away.
No, I don't feel down.
No, I don't feel down. Half the world away.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-ba.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba. Half the world away.
Oops. Blame me. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to stay? You say that you've never been, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I started a revolution from my bed. She said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart out.
I don't even know it.
So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say.
I'll drop out of this.
Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. But please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band and throw it all away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed. She said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, the summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't never gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late and she's walking. Here's your bit.
I told you I don't know it. I got a better one.
So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. The soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late and she's walking on by. My soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. At least not today.
Wow, Brit. That's something else.
I know.
I want to do this because I know it. I'm in the mood now.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, then, here we go. Now, if you've seen my baby. Oh, sorry.
Now if you see my baby is so, so fine. She's long and lean and never mean. She tastes like cherry wine. She's my baby. She drives me crazy. Now a love like mine should never be denied. I want to hug and kiss and not really miss her all the time. All the time.
Here we go, Brit.
Now I said, why me? Why me? Why? Why'd she have to run away from me? It's a mystery why I loved her more today than I loved her yesterday. Why? I thought that she'd come back to me. Why me? Now if you see my baby, tell her this for me. I'm so sad and lonely, down as I can be, and she's my baby. She drives me crazy. Now a love like mine should never be denied. I wanna hug and kiss, hold her and miss her all the time. All the time.
Here we go.
Now I said, why me? Why me? Why me? Why'd she have to run away from me? It's a mystery.
Why?
I loved her more today than
Why?
I loved her yesterday.
Why?
I thought that she'd come back to me.
All right, my turn. I got this.
I said, why me? Why me? Why me? Why? Why'd she have to run away from me? It's a mystery why I loved her more today than I loved her yesterday. And I thought that she'd come back to me. Why me? Now I said, why me? Why? Why'd she have to run away from me?
It's a mystery.
Why?
I loved her more today
Why?
than I loved her yesterday.
Why?
I thought that she'd come back to me.
Why me?
Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me?
What was that?
I didn't see that coming. Well then, there you go.
Did you need that little jam session, did you, husband?
Why me? Why me?
Why me?
Actually, I could have used the cone.
We did video.
cone of silence.
We did video Killed the Radio Star one time, and we made that sound like it was in like a loudspeaker, didn't we?
Yeah, it works
Do you
great.
remember?
We've got some great effects on this
Yeah,
Audacity.
some cool effects. You should play that. We've not played that in ages. Video killed the radio star.
All right. Now that I've opened something I don't need open.
Killed the radio star. Grant said,
CC Rider. That's what I thought he was getting at. Okay, well here's this song. Now we used the sound effects in Audacity to get the sound for this. Here we go.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake, intended tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. Oh, oh. They took the credit for your second symphony. Rewritten by machine and new technology. And now I understand the problems you can see. Oh, oh. I met your children. Oh, oh. What did you tell them?
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
Pictures came and broke your heart.
Oh, oh, oh.
And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback and it seems so long ago. And you remember the jingles they used to go.
Oh, oh.
You were the first one.
Oh, oh.
You were the last one.
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far.
Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. Pictures came and broke your heart. Put the blame on VCR.
Radio star.
You go, Brit.
Video killed the radio star. 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 Video
Now, that's the end of it for tonight. Enough of that
Now we
nonsense.
just tired ourselves out all over again.
Maybe
Good
I'll
night,
actually,
guys.
Maybe I'll actually sleep for a change. I doubt it, but it's a nice thought. Well, Dan, you're the last one out the door, so you know where the key is. You know what to do. Leave the barmaid alone. Geez, don't mess with her. I'll have to listen to her bitch all week. That Dan Conley. Dan Conley. Teddy bye. All right, that's it for the Yankee and the Brits. We're gone.